Hey CG, I'm Alec.
And I'm Bennett.
And we have your CGTV broadcast for Friday, October 29th. Today we have a feature about a student with a unique talent, 2 clubs, and a preview of the boys cross country state meet.
First up, Marzia Workman, Ava Kuskaden, and Gabby Rogers caught up with Laurel Sullivan about a unique workout and talent.
After being a gymnast for 7 years, sophomore Laurel Sullivan discovered aerial silks through a local Groupon for a free trial class. 2.5 years later, she is still in love with the unique opportunities the sport gives.
I really love heights, and one of my favorite things is just being in the air. It gives me a comfort home, sort of like gymnastics. It gives me something to do during the week, and it allows me to move around my schedule. So just the atmosphere around here, the people here, the coaches, it's very supportive. Just being in the air, feeling like safe, supported, and wrapped up, it's like comforting.
Coach Mary Brumbaugh has spent these past 2.5 years teaching Sullivan, the youngest student in Aerial Silks 4 class.
Laurel is super dedicated and very focused. She has a very singular focus. When she comes to class, she is here to get the work done. She's working on her lines and her skill and her stamina. And I think it's really cool to see someone so young, so motivated.
While learning aerial silks has taken a serious time commitment, the benefits Sullivan has received both mentally and physically are worth it.
Mentally, it can help challenge me. A lot of the jobs that we do can be very difficult or challenging, and like working through that and moving through that can be something that really helps you grow. Personally, it's something that whenever I come here, a lot of other things fade away. School, life just can leave the door for a minute and I can just have fun here.
For more information on Indy Cirque and aerial silk classes, check out their website, cirqueindy.com.
Thanks guys. For a story about another student who does aerial silks, check out showjunior.com. Emma Matlock put together a story about Environmental Club.
Environmental Club has been meeting about 2 Mondays a month in Mrs. Carter's room, 113. They're working first on their Caps to Benches recycling program.
We collect caps from everybody in the school and the community that wants to drop them off. They have to be plastic caps from drink containers, cottage cheese, sour cream, milk jug containers, even medical containers. We just can't have the actual containers themselves. The caps need to be clean and free of any cardboard that might be in them, which tends to happen a lot in the medication caps.
Genevieve Konajiski is the club's co-president with Braden Stalkup. She said the meetings so far have been dedicated to cleaning and sorting plastic.
Last meeting we spent a whole hour sorting through caps because we have to get rid of certain kinds because the company doesn't accept them.
And with those caps, once we get about almost 200 pounds worth, we can have, that's enough to make a bench, and so we contact ABC Plastic Recycling, and they create benches out of those caps. And they are the only company in the U.S. that does that, and they are based out of Evansville.
We're going to be trying to install maybe 3 more of these benches, so we're putting a lot of that plastic to better use and not just ending up in landfills.
Right now, the club is focused on converting caps to benches, but they are always looking for new opportunities.
One of our members said that they do, or she knows somebody who makes zoo enrichment toys for zoo animals, so we're hoping to maybe do something with that and donate those to the Indianapolis Zoo.
The benches aren't the only purpose for Environmental Club.
We also look to educate others about the environment and how to take care of the environment. And then we're also trying to this year add a little bit of future opportunities, maybe having some guest speakers come in, talking about different jobs you can get in the environmental sciences field, and maybe a couple field trips to see places that students can go to further their employment opportunities when they're out of high school.
And we're also planning on doing a lot of community activities, like picking up trash, just doing things wherever we can. And we haven't planned any fundraisers or anything, but we're hoping to do some of that in the future as well.
Jiski says the club gives her a way to work for a cause she cares about with students who also share that passion.
So I really care about sustainability and helping the environment in any way I can. And I felt like joining a club and working with a group of people and leading a group of people was a great way for me to get involved in community activities and also get involved more myself. My favorite thing about the club is just like the sense of community, because I love being around people who obviously feel the same passion for the environment that I do and want to do what they can to help. And I also love like the open discussion that comes with it, and like talking about ideas and ways to better the place around us.
Anyone can donate caps or join Environmental Club. Talk to Mrs. Carter for more information.
Environmental Club meets Mondays after school in Mrs. Carter's room. Another club that has been active is German Club. Ben Baranco has the story.
German Club is a club that meets once a month to do fun activities.
German Club is just an after-school club like any other, club that we meet monthly, and it's just a chance to do fun things that are in some way related to German.
So German Club can be a lot of things. It's just to come together, just do some fun stuff. Like we'll do little activities, just fun games. Last time we did the Gummy Bear Olympics, which was a fun little thing where we just got some party games out, ate some gummy bears, did some little projects, and it was very fun.
The activities done incorporate German culture into them.
So, like I said, the activities that we do, we try to incorporate culture in some way. But we also try to keep it fun. So our meeting that we had this month was the Gummy Bear Olympics, and so we had little events where they had to build towers out of gummy bears, or we did gummy bear catapults and things like that, which is just for fun. But we also did trivia about gummy bears and the inventor, because they're from Germany. So it's just try to introduce a little bit of German culture that we probably wouldn't have time to do in class, but that might be interesting, and try to do it in a fun way.
To become a member, you do not have to speak German or be in German class.
And you don't have to speak German or even be taking German to be a part of the club. You just have to have some sort of interest in Germany or German culture or language.
You can just come in anytime. It's very open. There's not too much German speaking. There'll be like German terms, and usually we'll try and use the German term for the stuff that we're doing to kind of teach some new vocabulary. But you need no prior German knowledge to do it. All you need is just to come in and have some fun.
If you would like to join the club, for more information, email Frau Janegi.
Thanks, Ben. Ben has also worked with Matt Kish to bring you a preview of the boys cross-country team leading the state this weekend.
As the boys cross-country team prepares for state this weekend, they are focused on strategy, including running as a pack.
This week we're taking practice a little bit easier. We're tapering, kind of sharpening our skills, getting ready for state. So yeah, just an easier week of practice, and then we'll be ready for state. We have our top 5 really close together, because with running it's really important to have a tight group of people. That way you can get the best points possible. So yeah, just having 5 people that are close together and running as a pack, that'll help us in state.
One of the many challenges at state includes a difficult course that includes hilly terrain. However, the team believes they have an advantage after running there 3 times.
I think the course, we've already ran on it 3 times this year, so we think we have an advantage over the other teams that we'll be competing against.
This course is very hilly. It's a really challenging course, but we've ran it I think already 3 times this season, so we're ready for it. It's kind of like our home course.
So about like 2 kilometers in, so about the middle of the race, there's a pretty long uphill point, and that's where most people die during the race. So I'd say that's definitely the biggest challenge. You just have to make sure that you're fighting through that part and not slowing down too much, because the first like 2 kilometers are all downhill. So once you have to go back uphill, it's a lot tougher, and that's where most people fall off.
Finishing 4th last season, the team is looking to use their experience to contend for a state title this weekend.
Well, it'd be obviously a huge achievement, especially with, 2 years ago we lost our number 1 runner, and then last year we lost our new number 1 runner. They both moved to Colorado, and they were both like once-in-a-generation runners. So to be able to win state after losing 2 of those kind of guys is a huge statement. I mean, even just making it this far, we've proved so many people wrong. Once those 2 guys left, they counted us out, but we're still thriving, and now we want to prove to everybody that we're more than just those 2 guys. We're still the best team.
Well, it's school history. It's never been done before by our cross-country team, so that's really what we're looking to do. And just really for us, we have a few seniors on this team that we really want to get it done for them because they've been here in the past few years.
The team will take to the courts tomorrow at noon to contend for their first state title.
Thanks, Ben. Make sure and follow CG_sports this weekend for all your postseason results about the boys cross country team, as well as Bella Hodges, who will be competing individually at the girls cross country state meet.
That's all we have for you today, CG.
Bye.